Hello there again. Welcome to Nokoma's Craft Room. I'm Miss Grace, and today I'm going to teach you how to make these cute little snowmen out of old socks. Shall we begin? What you're going to need to make your snowman are two socks, a white one and a colored one. These can be socks that are too small for you or socks that have lost their pair. Please ask a grown-up before you start cutting up your socks at home. You're also going to need buttons to go down the front of its shirt. You're going to need something to stuff it with. I'm going to use rice. It'll give it a heavy beanbag feel. You could also use just regular stuffing that you would use to stuff a pillow or a stuffed animal. You're going to need some string to tie it off with, and some markers to draw its face. Let's begin. I'm using one of the socks that my kids have outgrown. So this is a really small sock, and it's going to make a really small snowman. The size of your snowman is dependent on the size of the sock you use. The first thing you're going to want to do is cut off the top band of your sock, just like this. That's going to leave just the soft part at the bottom. You're going to then take a scoop of rice or take some of your Polyfill and you're going to fill up your sock. If you're using rice, you might need help holding it open, or you might want to get a funnel. There we go. Then you're going to want to tie off the top with some string, or you can just tie a knot in your sock if you have enough sock left at the top to do that. Make sure you tie a double knot so it stays. Then you're going to take your little snowman, you're going to bunch it up so that you have some on the top and some on the bottom. It looks like I need more rice. Okay, try this again. Add a little bit more rice because I want him to be very, very fluffy. Okay. Now I'm going to tie him off again at the top. With my double knot. Doesn't matter if there's a little ball sticking up here because we're going to cover that with this hat. So now we're going to take another piece of string. We're going to separate our snowman where we think the head and body should be. And we're just going to tie a string around that. Like this. Okay. There we go so far. We're going to take our colored sock, and these nice fuzzy ones are really fun for this, but you can use any kind of sock you have. We're going to cut it off right at the heel. We're going to roll it just a little bit like this and stick it on his head for a hat. Going to take our string again. We're going to tie it at the little top so it looks like He's got a little ball at the top of his hat. Whoops. Now I'm going to take a little bit of hot glue and glue it right on the edge of the hat because my little guy's hat keeps falling off. You don't have to glue it though if you want the hat to be able to come off. I'm also going to use my hot glue to attach these buttons. If you do not have hot glue, some craft glue or tacky glue works really well. You could also sew them on if you're handy with the needle. I'm just going to do 2 because this third one is going to make it too big. Then you're going to take the cuff of your sock that you cut for your hat, and you're going to make a little strip, so you'll cut off the heel that's left, and you're going to cut the end like this, and this is your snowman scarf. Take it and tie it around just like that. Next, we need to give our snowman a face. I have these little paint pens because that's just what I had on hand, but any regular marker or a Sharpie will do. I'm just going to do black eyes for coal eyes, little dots. You can be creative. I'm going to make dots for a smile, but you can draw a line if you want. You can draw cheeks. You can put eyelashes on your snowman. Doesn't matter. And I'm going to use this little orange, and I'm going to make a little triangle for a nose. And there you have it. A little sock snowman friend that you can play with or set on your shelf or do whatever you want with it. Thank you for joining us today on Nokomis Craft Room. I hope you had fun making these little snowmen with us. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook at Nokomis Montessori North PTO. Until next time, stay crafty.